It's time for Be in the Driver's Seat with Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, and mental health expert, Dr. Teresa Moore. A Saturday morning mix of cars, credit, and wellness created just for you. Brought to you by Joe Lunghamer Chevrolet of Waterford. Plan your next vehicle purchase or get your credit rolling in the right direction with Regina today. And now, Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, and Dr. Teresa Moore.
You are listening to Be in the Driver's Seat, and I am Regina, the Queen of Car Loans.
What's up, everybody? It's Dr. T. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday, everyone. Live on Facebook.
Listen, streaming this morning. We're streaming.
Live on the radio.
Listen, I'm excited. Happy Saturday, Queen.
You know what? Super excited. How was your week?
You know what? It was a pretty good week. It was the holiday weekend. And so I was able to spend time with family and friends, eat a little barbecue, and have a little laughter.
Well, you know what? Shout out to Dr. T because I came over and I got a plate to go bag.
Y'all should be bullying me into making her greens.
I said, I need some greens. I said, I need some greens for the week.
No, she don't say it that good, y'all.
Why do I say it?
You be like, oh, you making me something right.
And I said, I need some for the week. You want to give me just what? A little handful?
So you know what?
I'm a tall lady.
Yeah, but the Bible said take no thought for tomorrow. So I got to feed you today. Tomorrow,
you got to feed me tomorrow, in the following week. Actually, you fed me for 3 days, so I appreciate you.
Disclaimer: this is the Queen's thought.
So listen. In the car business, we're off Monday, and the end of the month always ends on the 31st. So if it's the end of the month, it's the 30th. And so we're off on Monday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday was a big push.
Right.
I had a very successful week, but I'm tired.
That's all. You know what? It's time for a break. It's okay.
Well, I had to get up at 3:30.
Well, you know what?
I'm whining.
But you in the driver's seat though. So
does that mean I don't get any sleep, or what does that mean?
Sleep when it's time to sleep.
Oh, okay. So if you want to call in this morning, you can give us a call at 866-423-9578. That's 866-423-9578. But this morning, we're going to be talking about our word of the day or word of the week.
But wait, Queen.
What?
I want to give a shout out to those that called in last week and got those gift cards. Listen,
that they didn't get yet?
Yeah, they haven't gotten them, but
that I just got yesterday.
But I'm just so excited that people are getting up. They're engaging with us. Listen, we want you to be engaged with us. We got a power pack show today. When we come on Saturdays, we bring in news you can use. We giving you tips and we giving you topics that are hot. So I want y'all to
we just had a conversation about topics.
Yeah.
So let's talk for a second.
Yeah.
So me and Dr. T and I just had a conversation about topics you can use. We do the word of the day, word of the week. But I said we need to get you all more engaged. And more engaged is for them to call in, right?
Yeah.
So what if we talk about, if we change it just a little bit, and get it more engaged, what do you guys want to talk about? Give us a call. What would you like our word of the day to be, or something that you would like us to talk about?
Yeah.
Because we think it's interesting, but 866-423-9578, 866-423-9578. Give us something you want us to talk about next week or the week after.
Yeah. And you also can email us at beinthedriverseat@gmail.com. And that's beinthedrivers with a S, seat@gmail.com. Engage with us. We want to bring you the news that you can use. Not just the news that we think you can use, but the news that you can use.
The news you can use.
Yeah.
So, Dr. T.
What's up?
Word of the day.
As is.
So I accidentally knocked my phone off for like 1 minute. I think I got about 50 seconds left. That was a disclaimer.
Listen, y'all. So Regina here trying to get her Google going on her phone.
No, so I do have, as is, I can give my terminology with as is, right?
Let's talk about
Working at Joe Lunghamer. But I was going to give the Google term of as is. So we need to keep talking for like 1 minute.
Listen, I was thinking about as is though. So while you're waiting, let me throw in something, right? And so as a therapist, when people come to me, they come as they are, right? Mm-hmm. So that's as is. And I expect people to come in being their authentic self, coming in with take the mask off. Come as you are when you come and sit before me. But know that once you sit down before me, you may come as you are now, but we're going to do some things. And I call it the 3 A's. We're going to do some awareness, some acceptance, and some action. So that means we're going to recognize where we are. So we're going to be aware, right? And then we're going to accept where we are. And then we're going to take some steps, some tools. We're going to use some tools so that we can take action to get to where we want to go. So when I think about as is, I want people to come in and be transparent. I want them to be authentic, but I also want them to know that, listen, you're here for a reason. So let's work your plan, the plan for you. So you're as is today, but then we're going to get to where you would like to go. And then as a Christian, the Bible tells us, I take that back. We hear come as you are.
Are you taking a breath for a minute?
Yeah.
You talking, but you're not taking a breath. Can I engage with you in this morning?
Engage with me.
Can I engage with you?
Come on.
Because I feel like I'm on your couch this morning, and I don't want to be on your couch. I want to be on your couch when I want to be on your couch.
I'm on the driver's seat.
See, I want to be on the couch when I want to be on the couch.
Okay, come on. Let's go. And
when I say this, I want to engage with you because when you said A, would you say for awareness, right?
Yeah.
Let's just talk about it. So A is for awareness. Yeah. What does that mean for awareness?
Awareness is that you're actually taking inventory and you know that something's going on and you need to make a change. So you're aware that where you are now is not really where you want to be.
So I'm aware because I'm talking to you. So I'm aware I need to talk to someone, right?
Not all the time. Sometimes we're not aware that we need to talk to people. Sometimes we think that our way of thinking is
the right way,
right? And so it's not until we say things out loud and others hear it that we can really say to ourselves, wow, that really didn't sound right. Or we have accountability partners or people around us to say, you know what, I think you need to talk to somebody.
So what that brings to the fact this morning when we were outside talking before we actually came in the building. Mm-hmm. And shout out to Luke this morning. We got our favorite guy back today. He is back.
Luke?
Yeah. So anyway, we talked about flyers, right?
Yeah.
And you said, well, Regina, I told you back in January, but I wasn't aware. Right?
She was aware. She just didn't listen.
Well, sometimes we got to have somebody say something to us again and again and again for us to understand.
That's
actually our young lady that does the flyers, shout out to Professional Instant Printing, Michelle. She does our flyers every week. So Michelle's on vacation, so we didn't get our flyer done. And we got it to her a little early, but anyway, she didn't get to it. And so Dr. T created Larry, owner of Lorraine's BBQ, the flyer, put the picture up, put the words up, boom. She got more shares, more comments than we would do on a regular flyer. Yeah. So that was being aware.
Yeah.
But you had to tell me 2 or 3 times, right?
Yeah, I did.
So sometimes you got to hear it, it has to play back. Well, that's in your head.
That's actually a known thing, though. Like, so when you hear things repeatedly, then you can, actually retain what you hear once it's said more than multiple times. So you can retain it.
So anybody know that you can take a pill that can help your memory remember things?
Yeah, remember the pill. Used to be ginkgo biloba or something like that. Ginkgo. But all right, I'm ready to hear it as it is. Come on.
I got like 3 more minutes.
But you talked about me because I was getting ready to say, as a Christian, as a woman of God, I was going to tell you my ass is, but you want me to be quiet. So.
No. I just wanted to engage with you because when you get to talking, I feel like I'm on the couch.
Yeah. She probably need to be on the couch. But for real.
Everybody, okay. So when I say be on the couch, everybody needs someone they can talk to.
It's
not necessarily about being on the couch. I may call you and we have a conversation about work, something personal, or how I'm feeling, or just need to talk.
See,
and I may be in my car though, and I'm not on the couch, but I always say on the couch because you're always in that therapist. You're always in that mode.
But here's the thing.
right?
When you're comfortable with people, whether you're sitting on the couch or sitting at a kitchen table with your feet under their table, when you can put your feet under someone's table, that means that there's a level of trust, right? That means that you can have the conversations, that you can, like, you know what, I really wasn't, I didn't do that good or whatever.
But you can't put your feet under everybody's table. You can't be comfortable with everybody, and the people that you thought you could be comfortable with sometimes are not the people that you think they're not the people you think they are.
Well, that's true,
They're
because
not the people you think they are.
Everybody
They're not
cannot
the people you think they are.
sit on your front pew. Everybody can't sit on your front pew, So many can be in a room, but very few can sit on the front pew.
Well, but when people go to church, they run to the front pew.
Normally,
or second pew. Or it's first. I don't say pew. I say first or second row or third row.
Usually, the first row is designed for the pastors, the leader. No, the pastors, the leaders.
For the heathens, for the second and third for the heathen.
No, I don't
Let me
think
stop.
This is y'all queen, okay? This is Regina, the queen of Carlos.
Woo!
All right, your phone still.
You know what? Stop showing out. Stop showing out.
I'm excited, though. I'm excited for the show today, y'all. So listen, we on here. We're excited about today and what's getting ready to happen. We have a wonderful young man that's in the studio, and I'm so excited.
I'm ready now.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go.
I'm ready now.
Okay.
So as is. Well, like I was supposed to start off as is. She said we got 1 minute, but I'm taking 2. I'm taking 2, Luke, this morning. I'm taking 2 because I'm finishing my as is. Luke said, okay. So as is, when it comes to buying a car, and I wanted to go to Google for the as is because people don't understand, listen to my voice, what as is. What it is. They think after 2 weeks after they buy their vehicle that they need to come back and complain about something that they didn't see. So as is, what is an as is car sale contract? If you're in the market for a car, you might have come across the phrase as is. These are 2 small words are common in car sale contracts, and they have legal implication. So it is important to understand what they mean before you sign a dotted line. What does as is mean in a car agreement? The legal term as is means that you are purchasing a car on any term in its current condition at the time of the sale. In addition, it means the car is being sold without any warranty coverage. Can I say it again, Dr. T? Can you say it for me?
Without any warranty coverage.
So without any warranty coverage, as the buyer, which is yourself, you accept that repairs that may be necessary now or in the future. Let me say it again. As the buyer, you accept the repairs may be necessary now or in the future, and that the seller is now responsible for making or paying any of these repairs. This means that if you buy a car from, let's just say, I'm just going to give some names, Thelman. If you buy a car from Joe Lunghamer, if you buy a car from LaFontaine, the car is as is. We're not paying for any repairs now or in the future. So if you're buying an as-is car, then know that you better check it over. And if you see anything that you don't like, you better bring it up at that time before you sign the contract. That's all I got to say, Dr. T.
Yeah, because once the contract is signed, that's it.
But people don't understand that's it. You sign that contract, that's it. Especially when it's as-is. I don't care whether you're my friend. I don't care whether you're my cousin. My family member, it's as is.
Right.
So check it out.
It's like the king's signet. Once you put that signature on there, that is it.
But let me just say this. If you have the opportunity when you buy as is car, or there's no type of warranty on it, if you have that, if you can buy an extended service contract or warranty, buy it.
That's good.
If you can, buy it.
Yeah.
And if you can get in your payment, buy it. Don't say you're going to get it later. Because don't have buyer's remorse a week later, 2 weeks later. Speaking from experience from customers that I've said, get a warranty. But no, I'm going to wait, or I'll get it from somewhere else. But we got to go to break. And who are we coming back with?
Larry Crockett.
We'll be right back.
Are you paying high interest rates on a car loan? Do you desire to purchase a home, but you're unable to get approved? Perhaps you're repeatedly getting denied for credit when applying for credit cards. Listen, better credit doesn't just happen. You've got to make it happen. I've helped hundreds of people better their credit and their overall financial situation by applying a simple set of instructions that anyone can follow. Call me today, 1-800-988-9184. That's Kathy Washington, your financial impact coach, at 1-800-988-9184. Don't delay. Call today.
Hi, I'm Dave Wilkie, Service Manager at Joe Lunghamer Chevrolet. Since the 1950s, Joe Lunghamer and his family have been honored to service your vehicles. With 112 years of combined service experience, we can take care of any concern you might have. From warranty work to routine oil changes, we treat your vehicle like our own. Call now to schedule the next service appointment at Joe Lunghamer Chevrolet. Stop by anytime, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Get your vehicle serviced right every time. Call 248-683-7100. That's 248-683-7100.
Chevrolet. Find new roads.
Regina, the Queen of Car Loans here with Joe Lunghamer Chevrolet. If you're looking to get into a new or used vehicle with affordable rates, we've got your back. My lenders are making unheard of deals where others may have roadblocks. Regardless of your financial situation, I can get you financed and driving today. Simply Google Regina, the Queen of Car Loans. Ride in style with the Queen. Regina, the Queen of Car Loans at Joe Lunghamer Chevrolet in Waterford.
Chevrolet, find new roads.
We're back, and we have one of your favorite guys in the studio.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Listen, Larry Crockett is in the building. Come on, the owner of Lorraine's premium barbecue sauce.
Come on.
Good morning, Larry.
Listen, I'm so honored and humbled to be here with I'm in the driver's seat. I'm going to let Jesus take the wheel because I don't need to drive me nowhere.
All right.
I'll be someplace I don't need to stay longer than I need to stay. But in the driver's seat, Dr. T, Regina, thank y'all, man. I'm honored.
Well, we're glad to have you this morning.
Hey.
And he was on time. I'm like, yeah, he beat us.
We all pulled up at the same time. I thought that Larry was you.
Yeah.
And I ain't let my window. I'm like, who is this? I mean, you know what? When you drive Cadillacs, you got that prestige. You got that. That's a next level car.
I know, right?
As is.
That's it.
That's it? Both of y'all said it together. That's it. So I didn't know who was who. All I think I saw was a dark car. And I said, okay, that's Dr. T. He let his window down. I'm like, who is this? Not letting the window down.
It would be me. Yeah.
So I'm excited. So Larry, you got listeners listening. Let's talk about it. Who is Larry Crockett?
Man, I'm just a guy.
Okay.
I'm just a guy that I'm too ignorant to believe that I can't do it. And through God, I can do anything.
All right.
Let's set my mind to it. Let's grind. Let's get it. As a tour bassist, I started touring on bass when I was 19. I believed in martial arts and physical fitness. I've taught on a collegiate level for business. I mean, with God's grace and glory. It's not saying that I'm great, but He's great. So He allows me to do great things.
Well, but you know what? When He said, you started at 19 taking care of your body, so I had to do this. This wasn't, you don't ask a man, you don't ask a woman how old they are, right? Dr. T's like, you don't ask nobody how old they are. You don't ask a woman how old they are. Let's just get it right. Right, Larry? You don't.
No, you don't.
Just go with me, Larry.
That's a rule.
Go talk to me. Go with me, Larry.
It should be like, excuse me?
Right. Because I had a guy say, how old are you? I was like, you don't ask a woman how old they are, right? So I had to ask Larry how old he was. And he told me, I said, oh, no, you look like you're in your 50s. He looks good. You could tell when a man walks in, they strut at 5:30 in the morning, 5:45. They strut and they just walk in like glad.
Glad on the air.
Right. He glad, not in the Cadillac. He just walked in like he was like walking on air.
You got to walk with purpose.
Come on,
you have to be someplace to do something to get it done. Listen, man, no time for playing around.
So Larry,
yes,
let's get into it. So tell us the story behind Lorraine's Premium Barbecue.
So I'm the youngest of three.
Okay.
And my brother and sister wanted to take me back or send me back or whatever because I would take everything apart. I didn't say I could put it back together. I would take it apart. That's how my mind worked. So my mom was like, you stay with me because other than that, I probably would end up in the suey hole. So
did he say he's the youngest of three?
Yes.
So you were the baby? Spoiled?
No, not spoiled. Just I did things that they didn't. I wasn't spoiled. They didn't want me there. So it ain't spoiled. She probably kept me to protect me. As I said, I was going to come up on the milk carton there, I was going to be missing. But she wanted me to know how to wash, clean, cook, and sew.
Oh.
To be self-sufficient.
Wait a minute. So you know how to sew?
Wash, clean, and sew.
At one point, you got to put buttons on. You remember you have to darn socks, or you have to,
Oh, okay.
So you got, Dr. T, I see a hole. I see a hole in your jacket over there.
You don't see no hole in my jacket.
Yeah, I see it. You don't see it?
No, you don't either.
But I will say that. Wash, clean, cook.
You see how smooth that was? Wash, clean, cook, and sew.
He slid that in there.
Wash, clean, cook, and sew.
Wash, clean, cook, and sew.
Yes.
Self-sufficient. She wanted me to be able to do that.
He didn't need nobody to take care of him, in other words.
Well, as I got older, she wanted me to be self-sufficient, not dependent, So you think spoiled, you think mama's boy. Well, I am, but I'm in a position now to take care of my mother.
That's beautiful.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I love that. You know why?
That's
because
beautiful.
but see, you think about it, men raise their daughters to be able to take care of themselves. So if your mom raised you to take care of yourself, that's awesome.
Yeah. So Lorraine, is it named after your mother?
Yeah, that's her middle name. So since she taught me these things, these attributes, I wanted to honor her while she's still alive. She'll be 92 in November.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, we just onboarded at the new Meijer store in Hillsdale. She rode out with me and took pictures and all that cool stuff. But I used her high school picture because I wanted to honor her, and I wanted to have the label to have some authenticity, some quality, some look at it, because you could tell it's an older picture. And I asked her, could I use her middle name? So she's the logo. I trademarked that.
So let's talk about how smooth you rolled that out. Yeah, I just rolled out
in Hillsdale.
In Hillsdale at Myers. Let's talk about that.
Because, how many locations are you in right now?
19, 20-ish. Onboarding to Kroger's and Fresh Time and more Meijer stores. Just boots to the ground. It's not me,
So how does it feel? How does it feel to walk into a Myers and see your own brand in a store?
Rewarding, because as a business owner, you can often feel like you out here alone. It's an island. It's like nobody understands. You can't have the conversation of hiring or inventory with somebody who is like that doesn't understand. How about that? And it's rewarding. It's like, okay, well, that worked out. And then, again, it allows you to give God the glory. Like, I couldn't have done this on my own.
But wait, I really want to go back to what you just said. And so you said that you can't have the conversations with someone who isn't really on that level. So if you are the owner, you can't really have a conversation about advancement with the stock boy. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can have conversation, but like the playing field needs to be at least the same, or someone who can help catapult you higher. And so as I'm
frequency.
listening,
I mean, it's if you want to talk to someone about mental health,
yes,
and they want to talk to you about sports, it's like, okay, I get it, but you have to be in a healthy mental state to advance in sports. So the frequency has to be on the right point. And you're right. So it's who you're having conversations with and what you're having the conversations about.
That's true. You know what, Larry, this hasn't been an easy task for you. I remember when you first rolled out Lorraine's. I remember in your testing phase.
2018. Yeah, sample bottles.
That's not that many years.
No, boots to the ground.
Got to be L'Oreal on that one.
Yeah. And we're just getting warmed up. I went to Ghana with a colleague, and was able to actually, the U.S. Embassy to Ghana used the product for their year-end gift basket. So I exported a pallet to Ghana, and it's just,
Let's talk about that, though. So you exported a pallet to Ghana before it was really out in the United States?
Well, this was recently. It was the end of the year.
Okay.
But we're looking to do some more things over there for building, manufacturing, exporting, everything that's in the product I can grow over there, right? So that's a whole nother conversation.
I got this frown on my face because I'm like, a pallet? How many bottles in a pallet?
There's 12 bottles to a case, and it was probably 144 cases. So
12 times 144.
Okay, what's that? If I get on my phone,
you better get out your phone.
Get on my phone. Wait a minute.
So we talking about at least 14.
A lot.
Like 14,100.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I don't want to even do that.
Yeah, I'm doing my math. Wait a minute.
You're going to break my brain.
Okay, wait a minute. So how many in the pallet?
So we got...
in a case, 12 to a case.
12 to a case.
144 cases.
So 144
times 12. Yes.
That's 1,728 bottles of Lorraine
that they gave away. So this is entrepreneurship at its best. So when I'm hearing things like this,
1,728 bottles
free
that went to Ghana.
Yes.
Went to Ghana.
But this is entrepreneurship at its best, because when you hear stuff like this, most people don't understand that most entrepreneurs are givers. And that the seeds you sow is the harvest you reap. So you sowed this into Ghana, but look at what's happened since then. So let's kind of talk about your the things that you did to help brand Lorraine's.
Oh man, you sample, you give away, you say, hey, would you like to try this? If someone is doing a gift basket or anything for nonprofit or charity, you donate. It's part of your business, your tithe.
But let's talk about the business part, because I know you were involved in some things in Detroit. I want to talk about the collaborations that help you get it to where it is.
Oh, no one is successful alone.
You good?
No one is successful alone. I collaborate with other entrepreneurs. I just did a video shoot. Shout out to Detroit Means Business.
Yes.
They financed and funded my new branding for the website. We hired a company that did the video shoot, but Detroit People's Co-op. So I'm in that store. Bless them. It's a brand new store, but the commercial kitchen upstairs is where I did the video shoot. I wanted to bring attention to that. And it's like, Chef Gabe, and you just collaborate. You just call on people and they call on you. Nobody is successful alone. You're not trying to do this alone.
So Detroit Means Business. Let's talk about them.
Oh man, phenomenal organization, DEGC. They were actually giving grants for branding, for legal. You just had to be a Detroit headquartered business, and you choose your service provider. And praise God, I was awarded a grant of up to $25,000 that's paying for my branding, my new website, the blogging, just the $25,000 that I don't have to pay.
Yes, out of your pocket.
Yes. Oh my goodness, it's phenomenal. So we're in the stages of the new website. Just the video, it's amazing.
So he moving quick, he said some good stuff.
I got one more. Come on. So background. So your background hasn't always been entrepreneurship. Who was Lorraine's BBQ? Who was the man behind Lorraine before Lorraine BBQ came in existence?
I've always been a musician, so you're always an entrepreneur. You're always selling. I started touring at 19, but I was in automotive as well. And it's about the quality. It's about the people, because your greatest asset is your people and your product. So I believe in quality. I believe in doing it right the first time, because if you don't do it right the first time, when you don't find time to do it a second time,
That's
right?
Good.
But it's just about the grind. It's about reaching out, and I don't have an ego. So it's like, if I don't know something, I'm going to ask, hey, I don't know how to do this. Can you help me? I look out for mentorship. People like Art Cartwright, Pastor Marlon Reed, Donald Snyder.
Shout out to my pastor. Come on.
Terry Buckles. There are just people that I just say, hey, do you know how I could? And they're like, oh, sure. Because when you reach a certain stage, you want to give back.
Yeah.
And you definitely don't want to throw your pearls before swine.
That's
real.
If
someone is grinding and they say, would you help me, or can you direct me? Absolutely. Absolutely. So, it's an amazing journey.
I gotta go back. So it was important that you go back to highlight those businesses. Like, you could have shot the video anywhere, the commercial, but you could have did it anywhere. Why did you go back there to that particular spot and highlight them?
People like Malik and Chef Gabe, they've been curating this for 14 years. and it came to fruition. Why not? It's about the people. It's the people store. It's the co-op. It's a cooperative. And I want to be a cooperative to do my part to promote somebody else that's in the journey. You know, it was a food desert there. Now the people have fresh fruit, vegetables. So, you know, like, yeah, sure.
Wow. So listen, we'll be right back after we take this break.
I'll be here.
And you're not going nowhere.
I'm going to do the Grand Prix this weekend, but I'll be here right now.
So we'll talk about that when we come back.
Let's get it.
After we take this quick break.
Are you paying high interest rates on a car loan? Do you desire to purchase a home, but you're unable to get approved? Perhaps you're repeatedly getting denied for credit when applying for credit cards. Listen, better credit doesn't just happen. You've got to make it happen. I've helped hundreds of people better their credit and their overall financial situation by applying a simple set of instructions that anyone can follow. Call me today, 1-800-988-9184. That's Kathy Washington, your financial impact coach, at 1-800-988-9184. Don't delay. Call today.
Hi, I'm Dave Wilkie, Service Manager at Joe Lunghamer Chevrolet. Since the 1950s, Joe Lunghamer and his family have been honored to service your vehicles. With 112 years of combined service experience, we can take care of any concern you might have. From warranty work to routine oil changes, we treat your vehicle like our own. Call now to schedule a next service appointment at Joe Lunghamer Chevrolet. Stop by anytime, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Get your vehicle serviced right every time. Call 248-683-7100. That's 248-683-7100.
Chevrolet. Find new roads.
Regina, the Queen of Car Loans here with Joe Lunghamer Chevrolet. If you're looking to get into a new or used vehicle with affordable rates, we've got your back. My lenders are making unheard of deals where others may have roadblocks. Regardless of your financial situation, I can get you financed and driving today. Simply Google Regina, the Queen of Car Loans. Ride in style with the Queen. Regina, the Queen of Car Loans at Joe Lunghamer Chevrolet in Waterford.
Chevrolet. Find new roads.
You're still listening to Be in the Driver's Seat. We have Larry Crockett, the owner of Lorraine's Premium Barbecue Star, still in the studio. So listen, Larry, when we were going on break, you slid in about this weekend's event. So let's just get into it. What you got going on this weekend?
Let's go fast. Let's do the Grand Prix downtown
like you
Detroit.
Like you came down the street going fast.
Yes,
we
gotta get someplace. If you're in the driver's seat, you should be driving somewhere, and let's get there quickly, right?
All right, let's go.
Yeah. We're doing the Grand Prix this weekend. Campus Marshes, Lorraine's Premium Barbecue Sauce. Come on down and get your original sweet and smoky Asian Southwest Chipotle kick at the Grand Prix. You gotta get that sauce.
So when you
gotta get that
when you do the sauce, it's like you sample it or you just buy a bottle.
I have samples that you can sample. Because what I want to do is explain that it's no high fructose corn syrup in it. It's gluten free. It's non-GMO, and it's the expression. It's like when I cook for somebody, and Dr. T, you cook. You know, you want to see the expression of the goodness, the greatness when it does the orchestra on the palate. It's like, that's.
Well, let me shout myself out.
Larry is a good talker.
But let me just shout myself out because Lorraine's Barbecue and Fannie B's did collab, so we got some pictures of some ribs and some chicken that we did with the barbecue sauce, and I'm telling you, it is amazing. My personal one is I like the original one, and then it's not a sweet, it's a sweet and sour.
Sweet and smoky.
Sweet and smoky. That's my favorite one, right?
It's 6:30 in the morning, and you guys talking about, but I want to put some on. Can I put some on my breakfast this morning?
You can put it on whatever. You put it on the side of your omelet, right? And cut it and dip it. Come on, man.
Cut it and dip it.
Everything.
How you know she eat omelets though?
She tall. She look like she eat omelets.
Okay. What's my vegetarian?
Yes, vegetarian omelet with that sweet chipotle. You listen, y'all gotta get that sauce.
You got it.
Listen, so you got Grand Prix this weekend. What else is going on?
Oh my goodness! Next weekend there's a Black Rodeo in Flint. We're doing those for 2 days, the 7th and the 8th, and the 9th we're at Shed 5, or you can go to Rivertown Market or Western Market here in Ferndale.
So how many events do you do a week, though?
As many as I can.
So wait a minute. As many as you can. He's always rocking. rocking.
Did you hear that he said the Western Market right down here in Ferndale, where my little store down here?
Is that the one we went in? They went open to 8.
Yes, last Saturday.
You were mad. You were mad. We rolled in about 7:32.
Let me tell y'all why I was mad though.
7:35. I'm like,
let me tell y'all why I was mad though. They got the best greens. They so pretty and they small greens.
She said they smaller.
And I can roll them and cut them. And then get you some of that sweet and smoky Lorraine barbecue sauce and put on some of that good chicken. Okay.
So
shakalaka. That's so good.
Yeah.
This is like
you guys are gonna force me. You guys are gonna force me to learn how to cook and learn how to.
We still live on the air, don't we?
I'm gonna force me how to cook. Okay, I'm just saying though. Okay. I know how to make an omelet.
Yeah, you do.
I know how to put it in the air fryer.
You do know how to do that.
I can make the basic.
I'm telling you, use that air fryer, girl, and throw some of that on there.
Throw it on some on there.
Yeah,
it's gonna change your life. But what I do want to do is count your fingers. My insurance is real funny about people missing fingers after they tasted the sauce. Yeah. So or the use of duct.
He's talking to the audience. He's talking to you guys, right? He's looking at me. He's talking to you guys. Don't bite your finger.
Don't bite your finger. Listen. So, Larry, you said you are in over 19 stores. Lorraine's Premium Barbecue Sauce is in over 19 stores. So, let's talk about all those that may be listening that want to get into the business. They have a product that they want to get out. What is some advice that you can give to a new up-and-coming entrepreneur that's interested in getting their products out?
Get mentorship, get thick skin. Know your market, do the research, see what your competitors are doing, and don't get bruised up when you get a no. That means not right now.
That sounds like Regina.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Did you hear that,
just listen, like, okay. So, and then you can ask, like, so is there a reason why you're not accepting the product right now? And they may say, well, you know what? It's not the category or your packaging, and ask, so if I change my packaging and come back, would you allow me in? They may say, well, yeah, but don't stop. Seek mentorship, and man.
So I got to get in on that one.
Come on.
I'm about to just go in.
Go in.
I love what you just said.
Yes, sir.
Not right now. No means could be right now, but not right now. In the car business, being in the car business for what? So many years.
30.
No, not 30. I'm 26. Can you?
Okay.
Yeah, you see my voice? 26 with my nose turned up. 26. Why?
Don't 30 me.
30. Don't 30 me.
26.
So look. So I always tell, if we tell you no now, doesn't mean it's no forever.
Right.
That's true.
I remember when I went to go get. I wanted to get a Range Rover. This was 2012, 13, and they said, no, you need to get that BMW over there. You get that BMW 528. I was like, okay. But I didn't want it. They told me no. I went home. I cried for a couple of days. And the reason I cried was because I wanted what I wanted.
Sure.
I figured I could pay for it, right?
Yeah.
But my credit didn't say I could pay for it because I never had a $70,000, $80,000 vehicle. So the bank didn't trust me with that. Get that $40,000 car over here. So that's what I had to do. So no means no right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't mean no forever.
That's
what I always tell people.
If they say no, it's like, you know what? How about we do consignment, right?
So explain what consignment means.
You leave it there, and they get a percentage of what you sell. But it's like, well, if it doesn't sell, then there's no loss. They didn't buy it. It's like, well, let's see what it does. Give me an opportunity. It's an opportunity.
Yes.
Wow. And sometimes you might want to do a BOGO, like buy one, get one free. You have to have the inventory to do that, but you're showing it's earnest money, right? It's a down payment, from
like a down payment on a house. Payment.
It's like, you know what? I'll give you this, and let's see how this works, and then the next time you come back, and man, it's a reward. Sacrifice. No reward, no sacrifice.
That's it. But I love how you brought this all the way back around and saying, you got to have some thick skin. Because if you crumble over a no, then entrepreneurship is not for you. Entrepreneurship requires you to do what others are not doing. Entrepreneurship requires you to lose sleep sometime, and it requires you to work long hours. I mean, literally. And so one of the things you said is get a mentor. How important is it that you have someone to mentor you?
Oh, extremely, because they have been through it. They have gone through it. They know some things that you haven't even thought about. They've forgotten some things that you don't even know yet. You haven't gotten to that point yet. And they can keep you, it's like the easy button, if there is such a thing. So
are you looking for all the listeners out there, are you looking to mentor someone at this current time?
I'm mentored all the time, and it's my duty. There are 2 young men in my church that I allow to work with me because I don't have a succession plan. I don't have sons. And you want to pour into them. You want to show them. And it's about the ownership. Mm-hmm. It's about learning how to take the no. It's about planning, organizing. And yes, it's about you have to give back.
Well, shout out to the 2 young men that you are mentoring that's at your church, because if they're at a young age and they're looking up to you not only with your business ways, your entrepreneurship, but they're also looking at you being a man. You know, that man, being a man figure in their life. Because when they're looking at the entrepreneurs, things you're doing, they're also looking at things like how you carry yourself, how you talk to women, how you talk to the pastor, or how you talk to people at the church. So it goes beyond the mentorship far as the business. It goes to the personal. And the reason I'm saying this to the listeners, because you never know how much you influence a person. You never know how you're touching another person. Yeah. You walk into a room, you know, your good morning. You know, how do you deliver your good morning? Mm-hmm. How do you deliver your conversation with a person? Sure. That just goes all to mentorship. Because you never know when you that person may be 1 foot out the door of saying I'm done.
Listen, I always pray before I do an event. Let me use the table as a ministry. It's not about the sauce. You may tell somebody, God bless you. And maybe they came in, as you said, thinking they're invisible and it's their last day. But if you just say, God bless you, or I can always tell what he's done for me. And just saying that, that's what we're supposed to do. It said, blessed be the feet that bring the good news, right?
And so I just want to say one more thing is that one of the things with Dr. T we've been talking about the last couple of weeks is saying to individuals, people that we know or people that we maybe don't even know, what can I do for you? Mm-hmm. Can I do something for you? And then when you say God bless you and all, God bless you. People expect the God bless you, right? What
Not
can I
necessarily.
Do for you? Yeah. Well, when you church folks, let me just say church folks, right?
Yeah.
Church folks,
that's church etiquette, yeah.
Right. God bless you. But when I say to a person, what can I do for you now? I mean, God bless you. I'm just saying, what can I do for you? How can I help? How can I make your day better?
That's good.
It's just my terminology of God bless you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you're also telling them, you're important. I see you. Is there something that I can do right now?
Yes.
And so sometimes people just need to be seen.
Yes.
And so, Larry, tell the listeners, how can they get in touch with you? They having a cookout. They want some barbecue sauce. Or they somebody trying to get into the business. How can they get that sauce?
Let's start with... I'm in 5 Meyer stores, Rivertown Market, Wilbur Corner Market, Lansing, Capital City Market. They can go to Western Market, Plum Hollow in Southfield.
But they want you. How do they get you?
Man. Well, Lorraine'sBarbecueSauce.com or Larry at Lorraine'sBarbecueSauce.com. You can email me. You can go to the website, put in a chat form. Yeah, sure. Let's talk about it. I want to help us win. Listen. It's not about me. It's about him.
That's good. And so you've talked about God throughout your journey.
Oh, come
and
on.
so how important is your faith?
Listen, first of all, faith without works is dead.
That's
right?
it.
And there's not whether they are a believer or not, there's not an entrepreneur in the world that doesn't have faith. Mm-hmm. Because you can't believe you can do this and if you don't have faith. But my faith is listen, I wouldn't be here without it.
Listen, y'all heard it here. Y'all heard it here first. Y'all heard it here first. I can't even get it. Larry Crockett, the owner of Lorraine's Premium Barbecue Sauce. You got to get that sauce, y'all.
You got to get it.
So y'all go to the website. Y'all get y'all a bottle of this sauce. Put it on some ribs, some chicken, or on the side of your omelet. You won't be disappointed.
Well, the great thing before we go to we let Larry leave, but on the bottom it says Proverbs 1.
Read it.
But
what is
each bottle has a different scripture.
Yeah. So you know what I love about that is because
wow.
So they got different scriptures.
That's another level.
We giving them Jesus. Every person who buys the bottle,
take them to the marketplace.
Everybody.
Oh wow. Okay.
So they're getting a scripture over them.
Wow. You know what? I'm gonna go to break on that because I might end up buying a whole pallet. On your credit card, on your American Express. On your American Express. Hot. We'll be right back.
Are you paying high interest rates on a car loan? Do you desire to purchase a home, but you're unable to get approved? Perhaps you're repeatedly getting denied for credit when applying for credit cards. Listen, better credit doesn't just happen. You've got to make it happen. I've helped hundreds of people better their credit and their overall financial situation by applying a simple set of instructions that anyone can follow. Call me today, 1-800-988-9184. That's Kathy Washington, your financial impact coach, at 1-800-988-9184. Don't delay. Call today.
Regina, the Queen of Car Loans here with Joe Lunghamer Chevrolet. If you're looking to get into a new or used vehicle with affordable rates, we've got your back. My lenders are making unheard of deals where others may have roadblocks. Regardless of your financial situation, I can get you financed and driving today. Simply Google Regina, the Queen of Car Loans. Ride in style with the Queen. Regina, the Queen of Car Loans at Joe Lunghamer Chevrolet in Waterford.
Chevrolet, find new roads.
So we're back to the favorite part of the show, the end, where we talk about different businesses. And I actually want to highlight, these are a lot of businesses, what's going on in the Pontiac.
Come through, Pontiac.
So shout out to all the individuals that have businesses in Pontiac, everybody that's having an event. The first one is, it's a shame I can't get my phone together this morning, right? Don't even talk no junk, okay?
I ain't gonna even say nothing.
Just go ahead. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give it back to you. So
you know what? So listen, while the Queen trying to figure it out over there, y'all. So listen,
this morning.
Listen, next Saturday, June 8th, 2024, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., we are having a resource fair at the Salvation Army Detroit Temple, located at 3729 East Chicago. That is Detroit, Michigan, 48206. Come on out, bring your family, bring your friends. It's going to be several vendors. There are doctors. There's a mobile dentist. There's a mobile vision clinic. So you want to come out. It's a resource fair for those in the community. Come on out next Saturday, June 8, 2024, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Salvation Army Detroit Temple, located at 3729 East Chicago in Detroit. And also, I need you all to write this down. On Tuesday, July 9th, there is a community baby shower. If you know someone who is expecting or someone who has just had a baby, you want them to be in the room. We have several vendors that will be giving out baby items, and we also have news you can use. There will be items available, and we'll be serving a lunch that day. So for all expecting mothers or mothers who have just had children, please come out on Tuesday, July 9th, 2024, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Detroit Temple Salvation Army, located at 3729 East Chicago in Detroit, Michigan, 48206. Pathway of Hope is doing this, and I am a hope dealer. So come out and get some hope.
Did you say you're a hope dealer?
I am a hope dealer. I
don't even know if I like the way that one sounds.
Listen, I'm a hope dealer. I'm going to give you hope. Where there is hope, there is a way.
So on Friday, June 21st, eCommunity Outreach Services presents ePower Her Expo Shop Network Support. Location is UWM Sports Complex, 867 South Boulevard, Pontiac, Michigan, 48342. And then we have Marzin Tempo 273 is having its second annual Kite Day. That is in Perry Park at 307 Addison Street, Pontiac, Michigan. Come on, enjoy a day of fun, all kites and snacks free of charge.
What day is that?
That is January 22nd.
January? July?
I'm sorry.
June 22nd. June
22nd. I'm sorry. June 22nd. And then we have Carter's Day Pop-Up Shop Mackenzie Lee is part of this. And it is, wow, can I read the flyer here? It's 45810 Woodward, Pontiac, Michigan. It's Carter's Day pop-up shop.
And what day is it?
It is, did I give the day?
Not yet.
Wow. Am I slipping and I have my glasses on today? June 5th. No, it's not June 5th. Oh, wow. June 9th. June 9th. Vendors are available, and the last day to be a vendor is June 5th, and the event is June 9th. Carter's Day pop-up shop, 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. Then I have one more, Dr. T.
Okay.
That is the Sunday morning radio team brunch, Sunday, June 9th, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. It includes live taping of the show, plus inspired word of hope and assurance from... Okay, next, I can't read the flyer.
Okay. So just to reiterate this weekend, if you are in the Detroit area this weekend, campus marches today and tomorrow, Grand Prix is going on. And also if you are in the Flint area, next weekend, the Black Rodeo by Midwest Invitational Rodeo, and next Sunday, Shed 5 Eastern Market. You want to get there so you can get that sauce. Larry Crockett, our visitor today.
Thank you for having me, man. You got to get that sauce. I appreciate you guys.
Yes.
We appreciate you getting up this early in the morning to be with us. That means a lot.
We appreciate you, sir.
So I think we first started doing it because before when we did the show, we actually pre-record.
Yeah.
And we were really worried about. First of all, we had to take a big jump on doing live on Saturday mornings and making a commitment for getting up. Yeah. And actually, we've been doing this on 92.7 Faith Talk.
Since AM 1500,
AM 1500 since November.
Yeah.
Okay.
So shout out, So before we were pre-recorded, and now we're live. So we took off running. Entrepreneurship, when you believe in something, is very strong.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of both of you. Get up early and get it done. That's how we get it done.
But I mean, really, there's a saying that the early bird gets the worm, right? But see, I noticed that entrepreneurs, they don't mind getting up and going after what has already been set before them. If you're hungry enough, you'll go get it.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
So, such a great show today.
Great people. Great show.
Yeah.
So we want to say, if you want to reach us, you can reach us by email. What's our email address?
Our email address is beinthedriver's-seat with an S at gmail.com. You can also reach us on social media. You can go to Dr. Teresa Moore on social media, or Be in the Driver's Seat, or you can go to Regina Eileen Woodard on Facebook.
I want to keep them off my Facebook page.
Go to our Facebook page and
go to Be in the Driver's Seat.
All three. And if you listening and you want a Larry's friend, you can go to his page. He'll lead you back to us too.
All right.
Happy Saturday,
Happy
everybody.
Saturday, everyone.
Bless everybody.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
You've been listening to Be in the Driver's Seat with Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, and mental health expert, Dr. Teresa Moore.
Brought to you by Joe Lunghamer Chevrolet of Waterford.
Be in the Driver's Seat, a Saturday morning mix of cars, credit, and wellness created just for you. From Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, and Dr. Teresa Moore, thank you for listening.